What's going on, everybody? Adam here with eTrailer. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Glacier V-Bar snow tire chains with cam tensioners on our 2020 Chevrolet Tahoe. What we have here is a ladder pattern style chain, but these are going to be more aggressive than some that you guys see. Why? Because we have V-Bar chains. As you guys see here, massive studs on the end of these links. They are twist links, but this is what makes it a V-bar chain. As you can see, it kind of has a little V shape, and this is going to be extremely aggressive. It's going to be able to crack all of that ice that you guys may be driving on, so definitely for extreme conditions. These aren't going to be something that's going to give you extremely low clearance on your tires, but we have a lot of wheel well space here, so I don't really think we're going to have any issues if you guys are even on uneven terrain. We just have a lot of wheel well space. We're not going to have these come up and damage the inside of our wheel well. So that's definitely a plus. They are made of a manganese nickel alloy steel, so they will hopefully be able to be used over 4, 5, maybe even 6 seasons. But the V-bars are going to wear down relatively evenly, a little bit quicker than some of those just twist link chains or something like that, but these are just going to get you the extreme grip that you guys may be wanting. You can put it on the back, but if you guys want to put it on the front, just go ahead and grab 2 of the same part numbers, because they do come in a pair of 2. And it does come in a canvas bag, not the thickest canvas bag. P-Wag does have the best canvas bag in my opinion, a lot thicker, probably won't rip over time. These will rip on you eventually, to be honest, but I don't really think it will rip on you in the first season, maybe, but if so, it's no big deal. You guys just go ahead and find something else to throw it in, but that's that. You can put it on the back and the front, so you can do all 4 if you really want to. Another thing that kind of sets these chains apart, I like the cam tensioners on them. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4 cam tensioners, which is very nice just because it is going to be able to take out all that extra slack even before we put on the rubber tensioner. I actually only ended up doing 3 of the 4 to get that right fit, which is great. Didn't take me much time at all, so let's just go ahead and show you guys how fast it was. First things first, we just want to go ahead and just lay out your chains, make sure there's no kinks in our links or any tangles. Once we do that, there is 2 things we need to look out for. 1, as you guys can see, these hooks over here, this is the smooth side, and on the other side, it is not as smooth. We have a little open face here, and that's going to be a little bit more abrasive against our tire, so we want to make sure the smooth part is going to be facing towards the tire just to prevent any unnecessary damage from happening. And then also, we just want to make sure that these cam tensioners are also on the outside of the tire. This is just to be able to actually tighten them up and have access to them in the front. Once you do that, just grab the center of the chain and drape them over the tire. Make sure we get an even amount of chain on this side and this side, and we don't want any of that metal to be up and around our rim here. So undo any tangles that you guys see. And once we do that, we're going to go ahead and go around back and make our first connection. Around back, we're going to have some extra links on one side and a hook on the other. Go ahead and just pick the best chain link for it. Again, I do recommend that you guys do this in your garage so we're not figuring out what the best links are to fit this tire for the first time when we are stuck. Also, figuring it out won't really take too long, but I'd rather do it on a garage floor like this, so I recommend that. So let's go ahead and go around front and make our second connection. Around front, pretty simple stuff. Pick the right link. You guys know the drill. And then we're gonna fold this back and hook it onto this lone link here. As you can see, a lot of slop in these chains, so I think we could get away with another link down. Let's see. Yeah, we could definitely use that one. And then link it on that lone link there. Still a little bit of play though. We could do a little bit of adjusting kind of to make it fit a little bit better, but we're not done yet. This is what I like about cam tensioners. We have slop, we can fix it. This tool comes in the kit. looks like this. Take the flat end here. We're going to put it in the cam. I usually start with the one up top in the center, somewhat center. And pretty much just go ahead and rotate this around. And that's just going to take a little bit of slack out. And we got 3 of them to choose from. As you can see, starting to tighten up. And we have one more. Let's see if we can get it nice and tight. All right. Not the tightest, but definitely not going anywhere. I would definitely be confident with these going down the road, but we have one more step. But this step doesn't come with the kit. Rubber tensioner. These are on the same webpage that you guys are on. Just scroll down to the related parts section and pick some up at the same time you guys pick up your chains. And there's really only one thing we need to worry about. This hook here, we just want to make sure that it is going to be facing outside away from the rubber of our tire, like that. Just because this will just cause a little bit more unnecessary damage. We would rather just not do that. So do that, and all we need to really focus on is just being as symmetrical as we can to kind of just evenly distribute all that pressure that the tensioner is putting on our chain. It's just going to help it get a nice fit. But after you get all that done, we do have one more thing we need to do. And that is, we do want you guys to go into your car, put it in drive, roll over them a couple of times, come back out and check and see if they are fitting correctly. Because as we kind of roll on them, they might kind of settle in and adjust a little bit. So if they are a little bit loose, do that. Come back out and check them. And if they're nice and tight afterwards, pretty much ready to hit the road. Well, everyone, that's just about it for a look at the Glacier Chain V-Bar Snow Tire Chains with cam tensioners on our 2020 Chevrolet Tahoe.